Welcome along to GP Rewards from the Singapore Grand Prix event here in F1 Clash. We did some live streaming over the weekend. You witnessed the free-to-play take on the opening round, but sadly didn't have time to race the final round live for you. I will fill you briefly what happened in that one before we get into the rewards. And we are also, I know this is the free-to-play video, we're going to jump in with the main account towards the end of this video as well, so you can see after our live stream on Sunday what sort of rewards the free-to-play account gets. So let's load up F1 Clash 10 for the first time and go to this free-to-play account. We are in Challenger GP, and the kind of thing that we did was P1 sadly wasn't available, and we've got many P2s. So on Sunday, I basically decided to race without boosts until I dropped points, which was a few races, and then we basically just quit because I didn't want to use any boosts. I wasn't going to finish massively without boosts anyway, and you will see how that planned out. So here we are, look, P94, 154 points. You can see 342 points was 90th place. That is why, basically, there was no point me using boosts. I probably could have scored around 374, 375 like I did in the opening round, but it wasn't worth the outlay of boosts. So, as you can see down here as we scroll up to the top, 376s across the board for many, many players up to P5. So for me, there was no point me absolutely going for it. So again, yeah, we'll be lucky to get a P10. So I decided to save some boosts. We'll gain a few boosts, which is not the worst thing in the world. So let's load up. A little bit laggy the screen, that's why I've turned the sound down. So let's get on to our rewards. Let's find out what we are going to get. So Challenger F medal again. The main thing is that we got through to the final round. That is exactly what we needed. We have got some reputation points for the team, 1,040. We have got some coins, 51,500. A little bit small change when it comes to this account now. We have got 8 Merlion boosts. Every little helps. Now up to 8 extra. So 18 in total for that type of boost. We have got the Arc, which is an extra 8. So any assets are going to be beneficial here. We get some Swish of 16. We get some Piastri of 10. We get some Antonelli, we're nearly level 9. Any levels up are a bonus. A Russell. There you go, some more Russell. Now on to what I think is a rare. It is Bortoletto +2. We get Mac 2 and Epic. I think I'm going to have to say we race a lot in Challenger. Definitely want to look at something like Bearman to see if we can get results. And it's not too bad. It's 12 Fury, which is currently level 5, going towards level 6. So that's not the worst reward in the world, but that is our Challenger GP. Didn't really race the final round, and we still get some assets, boosts, rep points, and epics. So not too bad. Weekly League, there was nothing to claim, so we don't claim anything from the Weekly League. Let's just show you how we've got on so far. I can open some of these as well, just to clear it up, amongst a little bit of joltiness. 39 Hustle. 17 Curver, getting to level 9 would be nice. Slip Shift as well to level 8 would be good. And Albon in that common. We'll open the Challenger from the final round, which is a additional card set as well. So let's open the Challenger one and see what we get. Some Jack Doohan, some Swish. We get some Bearman and some Bortoletto again. So not amazing, but it'll be okay. And then we'll open up the free crates, show you how we're progressing before we get into the main account. Now remember, we are going to be live tonight, 6:30. Make sure to come and check out the free-to-play sprints. That is absolutely key. Flow 1K is nice in there. We're going to try and get this account to Series 11. That is going to be the play. So we'll quickly fly through. We'll get the main account in this video as well, so you can see that one. And then we'll see if there's anything to claim. There isn't at the moment. So that is our free-to-play account. These are our medals. Not too shabby for this account, but it is missing that P1. So hopefully we can grab that at some point. But in the meantime, we continue the grind. It is, like I said, currently going towards Series 12 with 863 flags. Series 11. 860 flags to obtain. But let's get into the main account. So, main account, we are loading up then. So you've seen this in opening round and you've seen this in final round account. We finished in P14. We had a very difficult Singapore races and obviously Miami was an absolute pain. So only P14 for us and that's still okay. I'm happy with that for a return to champions. And congratulations to Dirk, Boy and Mika, who took the top 3. So congratulations, guys, on your podiums. But for me, I'm happy. It's P14. It's not the end of the world indeed. So let's see what rewards we get. Can we get a cheeky little upgrade? Come on, Hutch. Be nice. We get that Champions F medal. A little bit of lag again on this account too. So Champions F medal. Some rep points for the team as well, which is my team, which is going to help. We get some coins, 12.8 million. We get some Merlion boost, 115 of those. Really, this account wants some asset trading and some big epic. That is what we need. Some strolls in there as well, getting towards max level. Swish, 74. Verstappen getting closer to max level as well. We've got some Arc in there. Hamilton in there. All the commons is just extra, which is nice. Yuki Tsunoda. There you go. Oh, Aeroblade is good. So that is a level 8 halfway or over halfway to maximum level. We have got some Nico Hulkenberg in there as well. We're going to get an epic early. It's going to be 2 epics. I forget how these work. Boombox, we get 12. So that is a very good part. We will take that all day long from Series Champions GP. So Boombox is an absolute win for us to take. So happy days with the Boombox. And then we've got one more epic to come, which should be our bigger epic. So please don't be awful. Be good. Everyone's favourite number, 69. And it goes to Alex Albon. So it's not ridiculous. What is Alex Albon? Series 10. So it's not ridiculously bad. But we would have liked one of the bigger parts. So there you go. That is what we get from Albon, our main reward. We do get a legendary crate. We don't have that motivation massively to go out and offset and get a P1 in this weekly league. But we'll take any extras we can. We get some Hajar in there. Some Beat. We get some Slick Shift. We're going to be able to do an asset trade for you folks as well. Some more Bortoletto, nearly another asset trade tomorrow already. Behrman, we get some Supernova, and we get some Hajar, who's on his way to level 7. So luckily now, we should be able to do a little bit of asset trading. So I'm not going to bother with the free crates on this one. We should be able to go asset trade. Here we go. Slick Shift, which was 100. Now we're going to obviously lose that, but we're going to change it for these rewards. And again, it's not one of the big assets. It's Synergy, Nico Hulkenberg, or Oscar Piastri. So for me, with this asset trade, I want to max out my commons as quick as I can. So I'm going to take 600 cards of Synergy. So that is me trying to just gain as much cards as I can. And we've got one more asset trade, hopefully tomorrow, if we can find ourselves some more Bortoletto. But that is where we face at the moment. Our next GP is coming up. It is the Flying Scott. Don't tell me they've done Racing Points. Please don't do sponsor task. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's painful. But we'll cross that bridge in your strategy guide, which will be out on Tuesday. But hopefully, let me know down below if you've got this far. What reward did you get from this week's racing?